Hello students, this is Sandeep Bodade speaking. As we started our third lesson, that is physiography and drainage system of 10th standard, we have completed two videos of this lesson, and in those videos we have seen physiographic divisions of India that we saw. Himalayas, North Indian plains, the peninsula, coastal plains and island groups. These are the 5 physiographic divisions of India. Now, in this third video, we are going to see physiographic divisions of Brazil. Physiographic divisions of Brazil. This is third video of third lesson. Before seeing this video again, I request you to keep textbook in front of you and notebook also. See on page number 17, it starts with physiographic divisions of India. So in the same way, just as India has 5 physiographic divisions, Brazil also has 5 physiographic divisions. So these physiographic divisions are the highlands, the great escarpment, the coastal region, the plains and the islands. So we will take first the highlands. Highland means wherever mountain, hilly regions are located. So in Brazil, see there in the textbook, even a cursory look at the map will make you realize that a large part of Brazil is occupied by highlands. Plateaus and small mountains. There are no very high and long extending mountains in the country, so its extent is not too much except for northern Amazon basin and in southwest along the upper parts of Paraguay basin. So of Brazil you should have to learn these names: river names, mountain names, plateau names, state names. So all these names you should have to note down and learn it. Observe the map of Brazil properly for hilly regions, mountains, plateaus, rivers. It is very important for your map question. Then, except for the northern Amazon basin and in southwest along the upper parts of Paraguay basin, there are no wide plains also in the country. Even coastal plains are restricted in their own region or expanse. The physiographic divisions of Brazil are as follows. As I said that the highlands, the great escarpment, the coastal regions, the plains, the island groups. First is the highlands. See. The southern Brazil is occupied by an extensive plateau. The southern Brazil is just occupied by an extensive plateau. It is differently described as Brazilian highlands or Brazilian shale or Brazilian plateau. That southern region of Brazil is occupied by all these highlands, and Brazil and Guyana highlands. Brazil and Guyana highlands together form the core of South American continent. So Brazilian and Guyana highlands are together form South American continent. South American continent. Formed by Brazilian So that South American continent is formed by these two islands. Then Brazilian and Guyana Highlands together form the core of South American continent. The main part of the Guyana Highlands is in Venezuela. The main part of the Guyana Highland is in Venezuela and it extends up to French Guyana. It extends to French Guyana. See, the main part of Guyana Highlands. It extends up to French Highlands. Highlands together form the core of this South American continent. In Brazil, it covers the states of Note down, in Brazil, it covers that Brazilian Highlands covers the states of Roraima, Pará, Amapá in the north. Roraima. See, in the map of Brazil it has given what it said: Roraima, Pará and Amapá. This is the political map of Brazil. Roraima, Amapá and Pará. These are the locations of highlands in north side of Brazil. The lower part of these highlands is found in Brazil, but the highest peak of Brazil is Pico de Neblina. Highest peak of Brazil is Pico de Neblina. Highest peak of Brazil. Pico de Neblina. Note down this name for answering one sentence. Fill in the blanks as well as fill up the map also. Pico de Neblina is the highest peak in Brazil. It is up to 3014 meter high. That is 3014 meter high. That is the height of Pico de Neblina. That is the peak of Brazil, highest peak of Brazil. The regions, understand, the regions to the east and south of the Brazilian highlands have an altitude of more than 1000 meter. 1000 meter. Which side? East and south. East and south. But in other parts, the altitude is between. Altitude means peak again. Shikha. Altitude is between 500 to 1000 meter. The highlands gradually slope towards the north and slopes are not very steep. So all these highlands are just sloping towards north and all these slopes are not very steep. Okay, it is gentle. We saw that the tributaries of Amazon flowing through this region make rapids and waterfalls. So whatever sub-rivers, tributaries are flowing of Amazon river, all these tributaries flowing through this region make rapids and waterfalls. They are forming rapids and waterfalls. They produce them. Towards the north, the slopes are steep. Towards the north, the slopes are steep but not abrupt. A number of rivers take off from the terminal portion of the highlands and flow northwards to meet Atlantic Ocean. number of rivers take off from the terminal portion of the highlands and flow northwards to meet Atlantic Ocean. So all these are the importance of highlands in Brazil. So note down all these names, all these numbers, all these altitude, height of altitude properly. And observe the map. Some major rivers like Uruguay, Paraguay and Paraná originate from the southern slopes of the highlands and enter Argentina. See, some major rivers like Uruguay, Paraguay, this Uruguay river, Paraguay, then Paraná, this one, Paraná river, Paraguay and Uruguay river. Again, going towards Argentina, southern slope is there. Its slope towards the east is steep. Towards the east side, the slope of these rivers are steep and it appears in the form of an escarpment. It appears in the form of an escarpment. Then it forms different types of escarpment. It appears like escarpment. So these names you should have to note down in your notebook. Then the Great Escarpment. The Great Escarpment. Second point is the Great Escarpment. The Great Escarpment. Great Escarpment. Escarpment means again high region, hilly regions, high plains, Ucha Bhumi, that is say in our language, Ucha Bhumi, Unsa Pradesh, that is called the Great Escarpment. Though it occupies a very small area, the Great Escarpment, the nature of its slope and the effect it has on the climate makes it separate physiographic division, because in those regions climate is changing according to other regions of the country. The eastern side of the highlands is demarcated because of the escarpment. In this region, the altitude of the escarpment is 790 meter average. 790 meter height is there of this escarpment. In some regions, the height decreases gradually. The escarpment is very steep, particularly from Sao Paulo to Port Alegre. See here, the escarpment is very steep, particularly it is very steep. That slope is steep. It is not gentle. See here, for example, this is gentle slope of escarpment and this is steep slope of escarpment. Understand? The escarpment is very steep, particularly from Sao Paulo to Port Alegre. Sao Paulo to Port Alegre. See here in your map. Here, Sao Paulo is there. Yes, sorry. South polar region is here, and it just sloped towards Port Alegre. Port Alegre in this region. In between, South Polar state is there. South Polar state is situated, and it is going towards Port Alegre region. Then the escarpment act as a barrier to the southeast trade winds. It protests. It has a barrier to the southeast trade winds which are flowing, giving rise to the rain shadow area. We have studied that rain shadow area in 9th standard in the northeastern part of the highlands. So that great escarpment just stand as a barrier in between the south it is a barrier to the southeast trade winds and giving rise to the rain shadow area. Where rain shadow area? In the northeastern part of the highlands. In the northeastern part of the highland, it creates rain shadow area because that great escarpments act as a barrier to the southeast winds. Okay, trade winds. That is the points of the great escarpments. Read this, learn, and differentiate all the tricky names observed in the map. Map is there in your textbook. Okay, all the escarpments has given in the map. Highlands are given in the map. So read it particularly. Then third one is the coast. Third one is the coast. Coastline means Kinari Pradesh. How it is? What are the characteristics of the coasts? See in your textbook, Brazil has a coastline of about 7,400 kilometers. 7,400 kilometer coastline has. Brazil has 7,400 kilometer of coastline. And India has 7,500 kilometer coastline. Brazil has 7,400. So note down this for fill in the blank again. One may divide that into two parts, namely northern and eastern coast. Northern and eastern coast. It divides this side. North Atlantic Ocean, northern side, and eastern coast. This eastern coast of Brazil. Okay, it going towards south also. The northern coast extends from Amapá province in the north to Rio de Janeiro North. Rio de Janeiro North in the east. See again here. One may divide that into two parts, namely northern and eastern. As I said that the northern coast extends. The northern coast extends from Amapá province in the north to Rio de Janeiro North in the east. Here, see, this is the northern coast. See, this Amapá region, this coastline, Rio de Grande, not. These names you should have to learn. Amapa, Rio de Grande, not. Okay, this is the north coastline of Brazil. Okay, try to understand that. Observe map. So this can be called as North Atlantic coast. North Atlantic Ocean is there in the north side, and that is called North Atlantic coast. From there, the eastern coast extends from the south. Then again, eastern coast extend towards the south. This coast. This is east side. It extends towards the south. Okay. The northern coast is characterized by the mouths of many rivers, including the Amazon. So there is the mouth of Amazon river in North Atlantic coastline. Therefore, this region is a low-lying region. On this coast lie the Marajo and São Marcos Bays. Marajo is a large coastal island. Marajo is a large coastal island located between the mouths of river Amazon and river Tocantins. See again this point. On this coast lie the Marajo Island and São Marcos Bays. These two islands are located, and Marajo is a large coastal island. Marajo is a large coastal island. Is a large coastal island located between the mouths of river Amazon. Mouths of river Amazon and river Tocantins. River Tocantins. See, we will observe that here Amazon river is flowing. This one. Amazon river is flowing in Brazil physical map. Okay, this one. This is the Amazon river basin, and here Marajo Bay, Marajo Island, and Marajo Bay is formed because of these two rivers. This is the mouth of Amazon river, and it creates Marajo Island. Marajo Island, see here. Marajo Bay and Marajo Island. This is Amazon river basin. Here, Pico di Neblina, highest peak, is located near Guyana Islands. So observe the map and see it. Note down all these names. Okay. The eastern coast receives large number of small rivers. The only major river which meets the Atlantic Ocean here is São Francisco. In eastern coast, São Francisco, that is the major river. The Brazilian coast is characterized by a large number of beaches and sand dune complexes. The Brazilian coast is protected in some areas by coral reefs and atoll islands. Some rocky hills. It is not extended, but it is tall. Atoll islands and coral reefs are there. So that area is protected by all these coral reefs and atoll islands. So here São Francisco river. See here, São Francisco river is located. That is the large river in the Eastern coast, Sao Francisco River. This is the mouth of Sao Francisco River. Sao Francisco River. This one. Okay. So all these names, all these river names, all this escarpment, highlands, you should have to observe in Brazilian maps. Okay. Try to see there. Learn all these names. Okay. In next video we will see next part. This is very vast lesson and long lesson. So it will complete in next 2 videos. Okay. So learn all the river names, all the state names of Brazil. That is the homework for you. And mountain ranges also. Learn that. Okay. Hope you understand this video. We will continue this lesson in next video. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.